Welcome back to the Fanspeak Network. It's Thursday. That means it's Sibling Showdown. I'm excited to be back in the best ball big board streets with my brother, Steve. We'll get to, whatever is the news we need to talk about. And then, of course, jump into some big board drafts in just 1 minute.
Fanspeak, where the plan runs deep. The team grind hard, don't eat, don't sleep. From best ball dreams to DFS streaks, they help you print money every single week. No cap, no gimmicks, we breaking limits. NFL bets, yeah, we live this business. Meg and Steve, that OG vision. Draft room killers on a lifelong mission. More stress to the Sunday spread. Fanspeak's that voice that's inside your head. Best ball, DFS, NFL bets. They built it brick by brick, no regrets. Fanspeak team, printing money since day one. Fanspeak, forever.
All right. Again, Thursdays, Sibling Showdown days. Steve, I'm back. Glad to be back in the big board streets with you. How are you doing today? I know it's Super Bowl week, and we will be talking more Super Bowl stuff tomorrow. Of course, we're doing a Degen kind of mix of prop party and DFS stuff. A little Degen Power Hour tomorrow at 5 with Tyler. Degen Dads will be on tomorrow night talking every angle of Super Bowl. We're working on getting a team parlay together. But how are you doing in the big board streets specifically?
Doing good. It's just, the Super Bowl is almost done. So we will finally can move on to turn the chapter to next year. But yeah, I've done like 20 some drafts so far of big board and little board and feel good about it. Already we're seeing some ADP shifts, some rookies, some areas with coaching signings and stuff like that. So just a lot of different ways I think you can attack it. And I think right now, early on, with the least amount of information, we should be kind of scattershot and not too locked into one thing or the other, just because things can change so much right now.
Well, I'm about to just tweet that we're live, so let me do that. But I know you were just on with Emo Cowboy on Fantasy Sanctuary. I was able to catch that. That was great. If you guys weren't able to watch that live, go back and check that out. That was great because, Emo Cowboy was asking you a lot of rookie questions like I have, just picking your brain. And the Emmett Johnson thing stuck out to me again. Oh my God, I forgot to put earrings in. I feel so weird. Okay, I knew something felt weird. Sorry, Steve. I just totally interrupted. Anyways, check out Fantasy Sanctuary. Steve's show with Emo Cowboy was awesome. Tell me about that and any other. You're talking about the shifts in ADP. Are there any rookies that you still think are, that you want to get before, in a couple of weeks, it's going to be the combine and kind of buy the dip before you think they could potentially rise?
Yeah. So, I think there's a couple different ways you can approach it. And yeah, I had a really fun stream with Emo Cowboy on Fantasy Sanctuary, just talking some rookies, just talking ADP, second year situation, some coaching shifts and what that means. And there are some rookies who I do think will rise with the combine, guys like an Emmett Johnson being one of them. I think we could see more from like Jadarian Price and a few other running backs and receivers. Some receivers, I think guys like Boston Concepcion could rise a little bit, particularly if Concepcion runs. But on the other side, I think there are some rookies who could start to fall, and not necessarily due to the combine, but I would not be surprised if Mendoza actually starts to fall once some of these other quarterback landing spots get known. Right now we only have 20 some quarterbacks where we have some semblance of confidence that they're going to be starting. So that pushes guys like Mendoza and like some of these second year guys like Shuck and Ward up. But in a couple of weeks from now, they will start to fall, I feel like.
Yeah, no, and thank you for covering that. I'm so sorry that I interrupted. I just feel absolutely in bizarre world. Mike was on earlier, caught my CVS stream. So I was on this morning, had full makeup and earrings, and I took those out and I was like, screw this, and forgot to put them back in. So I just feel weird. I hope everybody can get through the show without my earrings, and I don't know if I can. But speaking of chat, big thanks to, of course, our Fanspeak fans. Mike Robb, you're the absolute best. We appreciate you. We got our guy Frank in here. He's been awesome in our Discord. Again, free link to our Discord in the description. Also, link to our Substack. And I finally figured out how to do a real 7-day free trial. So if you want to just test it, test it out. It's a true 7-day free trial where you will not be charged for 7 days. And then it was $34.99 for an entire year. And that's all of our best ball rankings through this whole best ball season. And again, we'll have it for all the different formats, tons of best ball articles, like 3 or 4 a week. And then, as this in season, we do a ton of content. I'll be sending out, I sent Showdown stuff yesterday. We'll be sending out our official bets and parlays after we talk through it tomorrow night. So, it's really a lot for just $34.99. And again, 7-day free trial link in the description, Discord link in the description. Frank's been awesome. He'll go in there, King of Kings in the streets, and, be like 4 more for big board, 8 more for big board. We want to get more people in there so more people can see it and draft with each other and everything. Of course, we got Paul, and speaking of, YouTube member. If you click join, you can check out Fanspeak Fam or Fanspeak Fanatics. Fanspeak Fanatics gets all the videos, which Steve will be posting another rookie one. Probably wait till next week to hopefully get some more subs in, and then start doing YouTube member only, Fanspeak Fanatic only, sub only show live streams. But we're doing right now all of the rookie series is for Fanspeak Fanatics. But Paul is using his Fanspeak YouTube membership with the fun emojis. Of course, we got a Scataboo one. We got a Dak one with the here we go. Absolutely love it. We got the disbanded Brotherhood with the dot. Great to see you. We got a GM from GAB. Good to see you, GAB. Always great to see you as well. Mr. Mufasa, GM. So good to see everybody in here, Steve. And as people are coming in, if you're watching over on Twitter, come over to the YouTube, say hi like these nice people. If you're over here, be sure to hit that like button. I mean, Mike's trying to make sure we get to our second draft before we get to our first one. And we love that. And we appreciate that. So anything else we should discuss? You and Emo covered a lot of great topics, in that show that you did at 7:00. But anything else you want to cover before we jump into the draft? I know, like you said, after the Super Bowl's over, we'll have more things that'll be happening, like the combine, and then in March it'll be free agency. And this last couple weeks has felt more like the coaching dominoes and the offensive coordinators. Some are good, some are bad, some are really bad.
Yeah, and that's what I was going to say. Since the last time we talked, we got the last 2 coaches, Clint Kubiak and
that's amazing.
Mike
for the Raiders.
LaFleur, getting the final 2 jobs, Raiders and Rams, or not Rams, LaFleur coming from the Rams, going to the Cardinals. And then, we got a handful of offense coordinator.
Yeah, but who was their dumb offensive? Were they the ones that brought Hackett, who the Cardinals bring?
Yeah. But the LaFleur is going to call the plays. So, that is a fact.
Okay.
Where the concern is like Matt Nagy's calling the plays, or Frank Wright for the Jets is calling the plays.
Oof. Yeah, that is rough. Yeah. So this week it's really been any other stuff with the coaching dominoes. You kind of highlighted the big ones that you want to talk about before we actually jump into our first big board. I think it's our 3rd together in the big board season here. Any other coaching dominoes that is really like pushing guys down or bringing guys up for you? Steelers seem to be assembling a pretty good coaching staff with. I mean, it's a lot of Mike McCarthy guys.
And McCarthy's going to call the plays, but he's bringing the band back together. But guys like Brian, the guy who's going to be their offense coordinator, Brian Angelico or Jalico, he's not only been with McCarthy, but he's just been around. He was just under Kevin O'Connell, so. Yeah, it feels like that could be a good offense, and I think people forget just how good McCarthy was in Dallas. In the years that Dak was healthy, 3 12-win seasons, top 5 offense. In those years, and I know he's not likely to have somehow get a Dak level quarterback this year, but I just think McCarthy's a good coach.
I don't know if this is another burner. It looks like Scott Disick to me. But if it's Mike or somebody else, it's hysterical. I just stopped in and realized you didn't have your earrings on. Absolutely hysterical. And this is hilarious. Good to see our guy Coolers in here. Coolers, by the way, the Discord, again, free link in the description. Coolers drops absolute gems for everything. I mean, he's dropping stuff in for golf that I'm trying to get more into. And, obviously he and Hugh Hames are crushing it. We're crushing it all in the daily season. Just absolute gold nuggets in betting everything. We've got all these sorts of categories, and he drops absolute nuggets. But he said Nikki needs to be like Queen of England, not have a royal role and just a presence. But this one actually absolutely made my day. Thank you for that. I'm going to enter on my phone. So anybody that wants to join us, I will count it down on my phone. So if you, it's going to be the big board, probably 2 big boards here today or tonight. Let's see. So, okay. So I'm counting it down from 10 for the big board in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, enter. And 5 more. So if you'd like to join us, seems like we got in that sweet spot, which is perfect. We got our guy Jamie in here. Hello to the siblings. Hello to our guy Jamie. Of course, made the song at. I guess I should go find the draft. Okay, starting in 51 seconds, and let's see who we got in here. We are at the 2 spot. P Punch is at the 5. Coolers is at the 6. And the King of Kings is at the 11. So definitely a little friends and family, which is fun. I guess I'll keep it here since we have the second pick. I assume you're fine. I don't know if I have your most updated rankings in, but I have your rankings in. So I'm assuming you're fine with Gibbs if they go Bijan.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I like that too. Though I don't want to get totally phased out of like Jamar Chase. You know what I mean? Like, because I don't know. I have put Chase over Puka too. So I don't, I might mix in some just to get, because in the first round, I think you do really want to spread it out, mostly and get shares of.
Yeah, I mean, there's nobody I want to be a 0 at.
No, sure. Exactly. That's what I mean. That's what I meant. Sorry. Okay. Because I mean, it does feel like you're not going to get Bijan to fall really ever. At this point, it just feels very, very consensus there. So, yeah. But yeah, Jamie, who created the song for both Degen Dads and this for all Fanspeak Network, appreciate you. We got Thad in here, hashtag QBs matter, absolutely. Disbanded Peanut Punch, who's in the draft with us. A good hello to you.
Disbanded talked about the sibling rivalry coaches.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Got it. Sometimes I need a little translation. Yeah. No, and yes, he also
did his other comment, but yeah.
He did. Which comment? Oh, here, my bad. Now there's going to be 4 sibling rivals in the NFL. Okay, Mike and Matt LaFleur, the Harbaughs, and right, is that the 4 siblings he's talking about, or is there's not 2 other sibling combos I'm missing, right?
Oh yeah.
Shut up, Steve. But yes, that is fun that there are 2 pairs of siblings in the head coaching streets, for sure. Did you think that Mike LaFleur was going to get it?
I mean, the 3 Rams guys were in the mix for things and 2 on offense. So it felt like somebody was going to get a job.
Yeah. And Jamie did Who-Hames intro, which is awesome as well. By my count, 2 big boards and 1 more button undone for Steve. Absolutely hysterical. All right. So first round, nothing too crazy. Doesn't seem like to me. I guess Jefferson is naturally rising back into the first round or at the turn, right, Steve? I haven't done a ton of drafts since. Actually, I did a few right after, but I haven't done many drafts in the last few days. I'll say that.
He is. I still like him more in the second round. I feel better about him in the second round, but it's not, it's not something I love.
Yeah, I liked your Emo Cowboys start today where you did get Genty and Hampton at the turn. I do think that's fun. So Coolers is on the clock now. Goes Lamb and Lamb London and P Punch, and then we'll take a look. JSN Bowers for P Punch. By your rank, we've got Derrick Henry, Nico, Chase Brown, Allen Higgins with 1 pick to go. Those would probably be my favorites there. One of those 3, but your choice.
I think we go Henry.
Yeah, I mean, that's a slight fall, but that works for me. A little double anchor there with Gibbs Henry feels fun for sure. Then would you go any of these receivers, or how would you rank them? I would probably rank them like that.
Yeah, that's how I'd rank them.
Yeah.
I mean, Nico, I do have ranked higher, but here I'd like getting Higgins upside.
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. They'll have, the third place schedule. I forget. I've heard people talk about the Bengals have an easier schedule, which I assume means the AFC North has an easier schedule. I'm guessing that means they pay the NFC South. I'd have to look, but they'll have the third place schedule, right? Yeah. So,
Yeah.
but it really all comes down to Burrow's health. And I mean, I assume, did they invest much in the offensive line last year? I mean, obviously they clearly need to keep investing in the defense. Though for us fantasy players, it's fine for them to not, because it only makes it better,
I don't think it matters at this point. I mean, they're so far behind the 8 ball, and they're likely to lose Trey Hendrickson in free agency.
Yeah. I mean, did he even play that? How much did he play this year?
Not a ton. I can't remember when they shut him down, but
yeah, it didn't feel like it was much at all. But I mean, obviously I'm so focused on the fantasy and the skill position players. I didn't, it's not like I'm a Bengals fan. So I didn't know exactly. All right. So we'll be back up at 47 and 50. Since we're at the turn, anything else fun you want to talk about, Steve?
No, I think, excuse me. I think we are going to, and I know this is what we're working on, but we're going to be pumping out, more rookie articles, but then taking a look at free agency and things of that nature. So I think there's just a lot of ways, I was just looking as this draft was going, and there's just so many ways where we just don't know how to truly value players. I mean, we can guess, like, and some I think are very educated guesses, like Pickens back to the Cowboys. In fact, I think CD Lamb said this week, like,
yeah, there's a lot of good interviews on Radio Row this week.
He's not going anywhere or something like that.
Yeah,
but ETN, who just goes off the board, we have no idea. AJ Brown could get traded. A guy like Breece Hall, who went at the turn there. If he's back with the Jets, I think we should have one evaluation for him. But if he goes to a nice landing spot, yeah, he could very well be worth that pick.
Right. No, that makes sense. At our next turn, speaking of rookies, I posted your rookie running backs article today. And so you had done quarterbacks and tight ends last week, rookie running backs to target in best ball. This I just posted. We'll post receivers this weekend probably. And again, all those rookie series videos are for the YouTube subs. Check it out with the join button. You can use cool emojis and badges and all the fun stuff. But there is a discount on the Substack subscription, but also access. And by the way, we would have a lot of cooler stuff even coming after the draft, but we'll keep that in our hat for now. But these rookie videos, but rookie shows are going to be for the Fanspeak fanatics, and they're going to be really good. Steve's going to be getting another one out for running backs soon, and I'll bring over Substack after we make these next two picks. Here at 47 and 50, we're sitting at 0-1 here. By your rank, it's Lamar, Swift, Tyson, Tate. Those two rookie. Might be fun to get one of those rookie receivers. May, Watson. So look at that. Scataboo goes, son of a bitch. You have him ranked too low. So I didn't even say. I was trying to be nice and look at your rankings. I should have clicked ADP because getting him at 47 would have been fun.
Let's go Tyson.
That's right. I remember that in your show with PPR Tyler. You like Tyson over Tate. Isn't Tate kind of the safer pick though?
Potentially, but Tyson I think has just a much higher upside. Not much higher, but I think he can be a special player. So I like Tate a lot also. Don't get me wrong.
All right. So Lamar, it's fallen slightly based on ADP. If he comes, we do have Henry. You could do that kind of like team correlation if you wanted to do that. But we could also, or not, or the guy at the turn could take him. So which one of these receivers, or did you want to go Swift?
No, we don't need to pull
7
Swift
seconds.
Let's go Tate. Let's
double rookie.
Yeah.
Oh, this feels maybe fragile.
They're going to be two top 12 picks. Higgins is going to be like the anchor.
And I do need to remember that this receiver class, and please remind people, is more like the receiver class of the like Drake London. Jama was injured that year. Let me share your article too. While we're waiting on our turn here, Steve just posted his rookie running back. So this is what you get if you're behind the paywall. You get to see all of this. And so he breaks down his rookie running backs, target and best ball. And you're actually lower than Jeremiah Love than the field, very much higher than Emmett Johnson above the field, but you break down the reasons why you have them ranked in your rankings where, and basically rank them as rookie prospects themselves. So very, very ton of meat in here, a ton of very good information to know why you stand the way you do on your rookies. And believe me, I think you are absolutely a rookie whisperer. You've gotten me on the right rookies and off the right rookies. Really these last 3 years of doing a ton of best ball volume. And so I highly recommend, again, 7-day free trial to see this, because the link in the description for the Substack gives you a 7-day free trial. So highly recommend that. Go ahead, Steve. Anything on this article?
Like I'm very high in Jeremiah Love. I just don't believe he should be a top 20 pick.
Right.
I think he's an elite talent, and upside is just rarely do we see that as a rookie translate into somebody worthy of a top 2 round pick.
Yeah. Did you feel like you kind of learned your lesson? Because I know you were a bit bullish on Genty last year. Was it feel like you kind of felt like you learned a lesson from last year? And I did too, by the way. I mean, Genty had some massive spike weeks. And by the way, I am totally agree with you. And like what you and Emo did in the earlier draft, you get Genty at the turn. Love it. I mean, with Clint Kubiak going there. Did I say it right? Yeah. Clint Kubiak going there, and they'll likely have the money to invest in the offensive line. It feels like it could be like a Bears 2.0, maybe not with the same success with a rookie quarterback, but like, it feels like Genty's in a great spot to have a really successful year. And we saw some massive spike weeks this year. It was just not worth the, like, for advanced rate piece, the 12th pick last year.
Yeah. I mean, he actually got the usage, but it was just that team was just so horrendously bad. I mean, they had games where they barely cracked 100 yards total offense. So there's just not fantasy upside there in that case. Yeah.
P Punch says, I was hoping to, was it P Punch that took scat? No, it was somebody not in our was hoping to hear the scat debate. You still love Scataboo, you just don't have him ranked as high. Yeah. So I certainly would have been very excited had he fallen. Mike gives me a Megan Eleanor Pink Ranger shout. Watch the language. It's actually Megan Elizabeth, if you want to call me by the full name. So you're close. We got Fancy Dog in here hitting it with the 24th like. Hey, Meg, Steve, and friends, big hello to you, Fancy Dog. Great to see you in here. I just wanted to bring over that article while we had a little bit of break, because as I'm posting it, I'm reading it and I'm like, shit, this is good. Excuse my language again. This is just so much good information, and helps me contextualize, why you have the rookies ranked where you do, and, to help me make my own decisions on that. So I'm certainly taking a lot of Emmett Johnson. He may be, I don't know if he'll be like, do you think he'll be your version of Scataboo? It's feeling already to me like a little bit yes, and a little bit like your interest in him is making me feel like, so I sure hope he goes day 2 with a good landing spot. You think he could go second round, or if not third. Yeah. So we're coming up here at 71 and 74. Top of your ranks is Pierce, Diggs playing a big old game coming up on Sunday. Warren, Herbert, Fannin, Pitts. If you Burrow is in this area too, I will say that by ADP it is Burrow. Warren, so I would just say Burrow.
Let's just take Burrow. I don't think the turn will take him, but that'll give us more time.
Yeah, talk it through, more time. He fell a little bit anyways. No sense to get cute. By ADP, it's Warren, Wilson, Jalen Warren, Fannin, Tootin, Dart, Pearsall. So what are you thinking here? I'll go back to your ranks. Did you want to go one of these receivers? Is there's not really any other.
I think Pearsall or Tyler Warren.
Trying to think here. That's kind of a nice fall for Tyler Warren. I don't know, but I like getting access to the 49ers offense. What do you think? I'll put them both to the top.
I want to see what Moon Man does, but
Is it frozen? What's happening?
It's not great, Bob.
Well, at least I queued it at least right. Okay, there we are. Okay. Pearsall or Warren? I don't know. You know me, I always lean to go more later tired end, even though I love Warren and access to the 49ers
Let's go
offense.
Pearsall.
I'm kind of Pearsall. Yeah. Okay, perfect. So where's Purdy going now? I know things have changed. He goes 98. We will be back up at I guess in that range. Yeah, we are back up at 95 and 98 if you kind of want to double tap quarterback in that area. I know we don't want to get too far behind at running back, but we did start double anchor at least there. So Fancy Dog just talking trash to me with Tyrone Tracy. Just kidding. I'm totally kidding, Fancy Dog. You know, I just love my Scattaboo. Oh my God, Steve, I forget to put my earrings in. And do you know what else I forget? Because I told you what came in the mail to me. I mean, delivered to our parents' house, but while I'm here, of something I'm going to add to my office when I get back to Baltimore later this month. You know what it is. I wanted to hold it up. So guys, I got the Scattaboo Angry Runs t-shirt, the one where he has the double scepter, because he won, 2 of them. He probably would have won like 8 of them if he would have played all season. And so I got the double scepter Angry Runs t-shirt, and it's going to replace the Alex Smith t-shirt. So I'll have Kirk on one side and my sweet Scattaboo on the other side. Will be added to the office in the YouTube background when I get back to Baltimore later this month. So
sure, everyone's excited.
I know. I mean, I'm excited. I'm upset that I don't have earrings and then I couldn't show the shirt because I'm excited. I'm not even going to wear it. It's not going to be worn once. It's just going to go right up on the wall.
Oh my.
Nobody like mom and dad weren't excited about my Scattaboo t-shirt. You're not excited about my Scattaboo t-shirt. I'm excited. I'm very, 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 very excited about my Scattaboo t-shirt. Adding, just true, authentic love to my YouTube background of who are my favorite. I still love me some Kirk Cousins, and I love me some Cam Scattaboo. So, all right. And then on the, I have like the guys that helped me win, which was been a long time ago. Hopefully I can do well this weekend in DFS, but some of the guys that helped me remember the Browns guy that running back, I could not remember his name for like one of the shows we were doing, but Carlos Hyde, very obscure, but he helped me like chop a showdown one time. Carlos Hyde, Jordy Nelson helped me win my very first DFS contest. Rob Gronkowski was the captain in the showdown I chopped 5 years ago, Super Bowl 55. So Mike Rob, okay, good. The chat is excited for my Scattaboo. I wasn't even going to frame it. I just throw that thing on a hanger, but Scattaboo needs a bodyguard.
Oh, she is a restraining order.
Yeah. GAB, it's like stalker level. His girlfriend ripped my weave right out. Hollins fancy. If we were talking Hollins, I'm really coming around on liking Mac Hollins props for the Super Bowl. Mac Hollins in DFS Showdown. I'm liking it. There we go. Here, you're YouTube member. You show the Scattaboo love it, Paul. Absolutely love it. And yeah, I did Scattaboo shirt. Love it. You guys will see it in a couple weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, 3 weeks probably. Okay, so we'll be back up at 95 and 98. So there has been a run on quarterbacks. Does Purdy come back to us? And who else are you interested in? There are some receivers here that you have ranked high. I think we should also look running back. What are your thoughts? Where does Emmett Johnson go these days?
Later, but we could take Jadarian Price there.
You'd feel fine if we even got 2 rookie. Can we take Purdy here?
Take Jadarian Price. The guy has 2 quarterbacks. He's not taking
Does
Purdy.
He have any 49ers? No, he doesn't. Okay. All right. So why don't you talk about, if anybody is subscribed to, or for anybody, I know a lot of people in our chat are subscribed to Substack. Check out Steve's full breakdown on Jadarian Price. But, and again, 7-day free trial if you want to check it out. But Steve, tell us about why you like Jadarian Price, because I'm still trying to memorize outside of Emmett Johnson. And of course, I know about, I just blanked on the first one, Jeremiah Love. Why do you like
Jadarian Price? Was Love's understudy. He was the B back for Notre Dame. Unfortunately, because of that, he could only do so much. But he's extremely explosive, very good frame size, electric speed, electric return man. Not saying he'll do that at the NFL level, but he just has some major ability to hit a home run, and not really used in the passing game. That is something I think he will need to develop. But his rushing ability is starting caliber and feature back caliber. So I think he's a second round pick. I think him, Jonah Coleman, and Emmett Johnson are all second round picks, and the order could be dependent on team preference, etc. But all three have the ability to make an impact for me as rookies.
I think we hit our mark. Draft 2 incoming suckers. I love it. Well, thank you, Fantasy Dog, says number one host, and Steve with the insight. We appreciate you. Stephen McDevitt in here. Great to see you. Over under on Jalen Warren shares for Steve on the stream. I'm guessing, knowing that you usually have him bumped down, is it, I assume, right?
Yeah, though I actually think I have him one time already, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm over the half.
Okay, but not on stream.
I don't. Never mind. I lied. I've considered them.
Okay, I thought you did draft. Did you draft him once on any of your Talking Ball with Steve speak?
That would be on stream, but no.
Yes, that's what I meant. Sorry.
No, I just looked. I don't have any Jalen Warren.
Oh, okay. You look. Oh, okay. Well, then there's the answer. We got Lutz in here. He was gifted a Substack membership from Kix, which was absolutely awesome. But great to see you, Lutz. And I saw Lutz was on Who Games today. I just was, as I was setting up the show and I was on YouTube, I hit the like button, of course, didn't have time to say hello, but that's awesome that Lutz collabed with Who Games today. I'll have to watch that more later. Yeah. Fancy Dog says awesome show with Who Games. I'll have to watch that more later, but great to see you in here. Lutz, thanks for stopping by and joining us. So yeah, big run on quarterbacks. Glad we have 2 at this point. So we are at a 2-3-4-0. Also kind of glad, as much as I love Tyler Warren, kind of glad we did, not get too far behind at receiver.
Yeah.
So yeah, kind of like where we're at. It's like, what running backs? I mean, Emmett Johnson is another rookie that could be in this range, but yeah, I mean, it, like you said on the show with Emo Cowboy, it just, what is it, after like the 6th round, it feels like it falls off a cliff. You definitely want 2 by then. Mm-hmm. And like, to me, since we only did double anchor and then we tacked on now potentially 2 rookies, I don't know. It feels like you don't want to wait then too long or something like that. I don't know. How do you feel? Like, are there other guys? Like, if you're going with the narrative that Gainwell goes back to Pittsburgh, I don't mind him here. As well, if you want to double tap that. But what other position, or excuse me, what other receivers? I know you like Surratt.
Not here. He goes way later.
Okay. Well, yeah. And that's why you always check ADP too. But do you want to go ahead and take Emmett Johnson here?
Yeah, definitely take Emmett Johnson. Then let's take a receiver.
Okay, perfect. And then receiver, top of ADP then. So by your rank a little different, and we could try to take Surratt later. Godwin, Golden, Higgins, Debo, Concepcion. Where are you thinking?
Yeah, I'd probably go Godwin or Debo.
Steve, are we doing the old things again? Do you think they're too old? Let's just talk about it.
I mean, we could go Golden or Higgins if you like them more, but
no, I don't really. I guess this is right around. So Debo goes. You don't want to just get like another running back like Gainwell. I'm fine with Godwin. That's why I'm not moving it.
No, we got 4 running backs. We don't need a 5th right now.
Yeah. So yeah, now we're at 2-4-5-0. Hopefully Surratt comes back. And yeah, I like getting. What did Godwin end up with last year? I was just curious. I mean, I know it wasn't. Why can't I
can't remember exactly. He obviously missed a lot of time, but second year back from the injury.
How old is Godwin?
29.
Was he the same draft class as he's 30. It's his 10th season. Are you so sorry? He's
Sorry,
20.
I didn't remember his exact birthday.
You didn't know it was about you were correct. He is 29. He turns 30 on February 27th. So you were absolutely right on that. So yeah. I was just looking at what his like total stats ended up with for 360 and 2. But getting a piece of the Tampa offense. And remind me who went there for offensive coordinator. I'm trying to get all the musical chairs of the
Zach
coordinator.
Robinson.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. I knew it was something I liked. I did remember that. Like doing the running a business, Steve. Come on, Steve. We're putting our chips in the middle here, Steve.
Yep.
Go number 2 overall. Oh, is that one of those ones
that probably won't make it?
Yeah. That's so rough when I hate when people do that, when they, throw off the ADP and then throw out the drafts. People were discussing that Discord, because I do usually get sent the draft of like the draft that got canceled.
I don't think I do. I think GAB was saying he doesn't. FK said he doesn't. So I don't know why you're special.
I'm special. And I think it was Paul got his. Yeah. So Paul and I are special. Is what we are saying. Make sure I'm caught up. We got Bayou Bengal fan in here. Great to see you.
It's not Bayou Bengal fan. He corrected me. It's Bayou Bengal FN.
Oh, fantasy. Okay. Bayou. Oh, fantasy. Bayou Bengal fantasy. Okay. Like it. So yeah, and check out him in the YouTube streets as well, for sure. I love Mike Rob's joke. I do always give you a hard time. We got Paulino in here. Great to see you, Paulino, as well. Says Paulino says, I like Godwin's values, especially if Evans leaves. And I know you think he's coming back. I mean, I think he's coming back too, but that would up the value if that were to happen.
Oh yeah, if Evans leaves, he goes way up.
Right. So you want to just take Surratt here, and then
we can wait on Surratt.
Well, not that. He's not going to come. He's not going to come back around. I'm just saying
that's fine. Let's take Mark Andrews.
Why?
We need tight end.
If this guy takes Surratt, I'm going to be really bummed out.
We have other outs and options at receiver, like Tyreek Hill.
No. Oh yeah, the Ayuk and Tyreek Hill. These are terrible. Okay, 2, 4, 5, 1. You could double tap if you wanted to, but see, I just don't think at 159. I don't think Surratt's going to come back. Now he could be like a faller because we won't be back up to 167. If he doesn't run fast at the combine, are you worried about him falling? Because
he could. I think that's a mistake because I still believe he's a second rounder.
Yeah,
early, mid, or late.
Like Cooper Kupp, as far as like a route technician.
Yeah,
that perks my ears up. Any running backs here just to make sure by top of ADP
I think Allen, Spears, Kamara, who just went, are all fine, but Allen's been sliding also. That one a bit surprising.
All right, Surratt, another tight end, or those running backs, your choice.
Let's go Surratt.
Okay. Yeah, he's likely not going to come back. I don't worry about the whole like CLV stuff. Especially in big board, go get your guys. I don't care, especially late like this too, later like this. We're in the 13th round. It's a go get your guys. I trust Steve. Okay, if he doesn't run fast and people are obsessed with that, and he gets but you still think he's a second rounder, or should be a second rounder. But even if he's a third rounder, I mean, what did Cooper Kupp do? You kind of compared him to Cooper Kupp. I knew he was a third rounder. Did he
look at guys like Cooper Kupp, Puka? These were not the fastest guys on the table, but they're
route technicians. Yeah,
and that's why I say he's the McVay and Shanahan tree will love a guy like Surratt.
Yeah, absolutely.
And also worth noting, the Steelers hired Kirk Cignetti's brother, so maybe one of those two Indiana receivers are going to be DK Metcalf's teammate this year.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, I did hear the Cignetti brother. And what is his position there? It's on the offensive side.
Yeah, I don't think it's defined yet. Last I saw, it might be quarterback, or I'm not sure.
Okay. Let me just make sure. we got Candyman, the Jeopardy champion, best ball Jeopardy champion, I should say, in the chat. Be sure to always check out Fantasy Football Garage channel as well. He's not only in the NFL streets and crushing it there, he's also doing some a lot of golf content, which is awesome. So great to see you. Yeah, so many coaching changes and implications this offseason. It does feel like the most, right? I mean,
oh, for sure.
Yeah. Okay, we're coming around to 167, 170, our 14th, 15th. We're sitting at 2-4-6-1. As you mentioned, Katron Allen, I don't mind like a Sean Tucker, like type Vidal if you wanted to get a fifth running back. Okay, Katron Allen goes to our guy P Punch. Any of the receivers standing out here at 167, or should we get a third quarterback before it's already starting to, oh geez, it already dried up. Holy shit. But you and point out something you and especially with the two quarterbacks we got pointed out later, but go ahead. What do you want to go? Okay, Sean Tucker goes, do you like Vidal? Do you like anybody at the top of receiver?
Let's go Vidal. I'm good with that pick.
Okay, so then we'll be 2-5-6-1. Top of receiver, Troy Franklin, AD Mitchell, Lane, Bernard, and that's an ADP you can see there. And then tight end, I'll just do tight end, Theo Johnson. What are you thinking coming up here at 170?
I think
Troy Franklin?
Yeah, let's go Franklin.
I mean, any other strong takes? I just noticed he was both top of ADP and your rank. So
yeah, I think that makes sense.
Okay. So we're now 2-5-7-1, likely going to be a 3-6-8-3, the way we built this out. Feeling pretty good. A lot of rookies. Let's see, 2 running back rookies, 3 receivers right now. Likely won't be tight end rookies. Where did I cannot get my Fernando share? Where did Fernando? Is he going higher?
130.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. P Punch got him. And I do want some Fernando shares. I just think in that offense, with Clint Kubiak, like I'm not saying, I understand it's his first year, but I do want some Fernando shares. I liked where he's going, but he's gone steamed. Like you said, when there's more certainty, and I liked when there's more certainty, there could be some shuffling decks, of the quarterbacks and where they go. I still think we're always going to see throughout the big war season, and even when free agents and stuff land, I still think we're going to have similar to last year, but earlier. Last year's like 8-13, where it was like a huge run on quarterbacks. This year, it's like, now Lamar went end of the 5th, but it's 6 to, basically 12, where it's just a ton of starting quarterbacks come off the board. So it moved up like 2 rounds from 8-13 to 6-12, where that's just a sweet spot of quarterbacks. And so we did indeed get 2 in that range. So I'm glad we did that. You and Emo Cowboy talked about this earlier, how if you look at the quarterback position, it kind of dries up. I personally, instead of taking like McCarthy just goes Penix, Brissett, I'm not taking Ty Simpson or Shedeur Sanders, or just, like I personally would wait for like maybe a Kirk or Rodgers or Tua, even though like I think my gut tells me that Rodgers is coming back. My gut tells me that Kirk will be starting somewhere, and that Tua will be what do you think happens to Tua? You and Emo made a great point that there's some quarterbacks going before them with some uncertainty and
for sure
not looking good.
Well, and
where these guys could at least run functional offenses, get you a couple of spike weeks as we saw with Cousins and Rodgers this year. So go ahead on that and where you think what will happen to Tua given his cap situation.
Yeah, and by the way, I don't think you have my latest ranks in there. But
sorry.
I think those 3 quarterbacks, I think at least one, if not all 3, are going to be starting somewhere. There's just too many jobs out there, too many openings. And even if you're putting Willis in one, putting, the loser of the Murray Brissett in another, which is actually not a guarantee. Let's make our pick.
Yeah. Sorry. Top of ADP.
Could do Joe Mixon.
Do you Do you want to do Parkinson just for
Let's do
safety?
Parkinson first because tight ends really dried up.
Yeah. Gotta get my guy later. Okay, so give me the Joe Mixon thing. Okay, he's your 6th running back, and if he doesn't play, he doesn't play. Basically.
Yeah. I mean, this is like essentially like taking a late rookie here, who could be a high draft pick or a quarterback like Aaron Rodgers or Kirk Cousins. I mean, some of these guys are not going to be starting, but
but if they do, and you get confirmation, you're going to get a massive rise, which, this is where CLV comes in. I drafted him in the 190s and he's going to end up being in the 130s or something like that.
And Joe Mixon, even in this range,
man, I wanted Pat Fryer.
In this range, I don't want to be 20% Joe Mixon, but 4%, 6% Joe Mixon. The upside if he hits could just be massive. Not just the closing line value, but he has a legitimate chance to be a top 12 running back.
Top 12, you think?
I mean, 2 years ago he was RB6. So
that was 2 years ago, and he has this mysterious injury. I don't think.
Yeah, but he's got a chance to heal up. There's just ways for it to happen. There's paths forward that other guys in this range do not have.
Mike, cue the line. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Steven liked our Franklin pick. JB said Aaron Rodgers another year older, but the siblings still love the grandpappies. That's hysterical. Not totally wrong either.
But just to, and look, I've taken Jacoby Brissett a couple times, but if the Cardinals, LaFleur keeps Kyler Murray, which I think is legitimate, they could trade. I think they trade Jacoby Brissett, but they could trade him somewhere where he's a backup. The Chiefs could say, we need, somebody for week 1, but we'll trade you for Jacoby Brissett. He's not guaranteed to be a starter. I think Kyler has a much better chance of being a starter.
Yeah, and I'm sorry. It's not that I wasn't listening. I swear to God, I was multitasking. What do you think ultimately happens with Tua? I swear I'm always listening to you. Sometimes I'm just multitasking.
Yeah. I mean, he's definitely cut from the Dolphins. They 100% have to cut him.
But I thought they lose more money by cutting them or something.
Oh, they do. But I mean, there's no choice at this point.
Yeah. Okay. So you do have a strong prediction of where he lands or no?
I mean, some people point to the Vikings. I think another place I wouldn't be too overly shocked would be the Jets, them moving on from Justin Fields, and they need a cheap quarterback.
Yeah. All right. Let me read Mike's comment before we get because it's freaking hilarious. In the middle of the second quarter, technology is up 14-3 versus Meg Schaaf. She seems to be off her game without her lucky earrings tonight, but let's see how this plays out. Now back to the action. So good, Mike. Very, very, very good. Steven says Brissett was great for fantasy, but 1-11.
Exactly. Yeah. And I think teams will want him, but my point is he could be also seen because it's a cheap contract. It's $5 million. So that's going to be cheaper than a lot of backups.
All right. I think tight end's really drying up bad. So I think we need somebody here. I mean,
go down. We'll scroll down. I guess Chiga Okonkwo or Mike Gesicki.
I guess we could have waited on that then. Wait. Oh, shoot. Damn it. I wanted.
Okay. Well, take Gesicki out so we don't get 4 tight ends.
Maybe we should take 4 tight ends with these bad tight ends.
What are we doing?
Because, maybe we should. No, we need more receivers. Never mind. Okay. What receiver do you want to take here? And then we'll just.
I like Jeremy Bernard.
Okay. Steve, we have a lot of rookies here, but this is a good rookie receiver class. So
yeah, I mean, it's a pretty good class, and I just feel like there's some balance here.
Okay. So we are going with, if you're keeping track at home, we have 6 rookies on this team. What could go wrong? But right now with 1 pick to go, 2, 6, 8, 3, we will take some quarterback, whether he plays this year or not, we'll find out, but we'll take a shot on it. Burrow, Purdy, very happy with our 2 quarterbacks, but I would like to try to get a third that is going to play Gibbs, Henry, Jadarian Price, Emmett Johnson, Steve's favorite guy there, who I love getting shares of because I do trust Steve as a rookie whisperer, especially you're rookie whisperer of any position really. But Vidal, Joe Mixon, if he plays, the thesis is he'll rise up a ton and create value with such a late pick. Higgins, Jordan Tyson, Carnell Tate, Ricky Pearsall, Chris Godwin, Elijah Surratt, Jeremy Bernard, Mark Andrews, Colby Parkinson, Chigakonko, not getting Gesicki since we had the full Bengals stack. The brain was just way too slow to react to that. And that was a big hand up, my bad. So now let's talk through, quarterbacks. So Rodgers goes, Kirk, Tua, Mariota are probably the only ones you could make a solid case for. So I guess we'll just take who's ever there. I'd probably prefer Kirk. I really do think he's got something left in the tank, now a third year.
We just need to convince him he's playing the Bucs every game.
Yeah, really. I know, right? It's crazy. Where do you think it's going to, because I thought maybe the Stefanski connection he'd stay. I mean, to me, the best fit is go back to Kevin O'Connell and save sweet Justin Jefferson. That poor thing. You can't stick him with JJ. Or just like some other vet. That even an older version of Kirk could get Justin Jefferson the ball. Right? Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm hoping. That's what I'm rooting for. And I haven't even taken Justin Jefferson yet. I think this is my 7th or 8th big board. I'm slow rolling, but that's my hope for Justin Jefferson and for Kirk Cousins. So,
yeah, no, I mean, that obviously makes some sense. I think you could see him, if Rodgers retires, I think he could go to the Steelers. I think Mike McCarthy would appreciate him. Veteran. Yeah, they're a very veteran team, and they're trying to be competitive.
And Rodgers did go. He would have been one that I queued up to. I like JB said, I do like my grandpappy quarterbacks for sure because they can still put up numbers. I mean, hell, Phillip Rivers came off the couch after 5 years and high school football coach and put up some numbers. So they like Tom Brady said, the quarterbacks played between the ears, and that's what these old quarterbacks can do. So I'm hoping ladies first doesn't snipe us and that we get Kirk Cousins here. That's my hope and dream.
I think it's a safe bet.
Hopefully. You never know in these streets, Steve. You never know.
Ladies first has 3 quarterbacks. So
I know.
To answer JB's question, I think Bernard will test relatively well. I don't think he's going to be setting combine records or anything like that, but I think he's, probably like a 4.48 type speed. Where he's going to really excel is in honestly a lot of the drills, like the gauntlet drill, some of the other receiving drills. He's a very good route runner.
Okay.
And for his jumps, they should be good. I don't know if I'd expect them to be off the charts or anything. So I think it will be a positive for him.
Yeah. Well, no, I meant to ask you that, so I'm glad you answered JB's question on the screen. We got Who Hames says, I'm back. Who Hames joined Steve earlier this week on Talking Ball with Steve O'Speak. Be sure to check that out because these two can truly talk ball for hours and give you a lot of good info. So be sure to check that out. Great to see Who Hames in here. He says, I think Cooper, I knew he liked Cooper from Indiana. Cooper's going to run faster than most people think.
He's got some speed. Can be tough to always judge, but I could see a mid 4.4s for sure.
All right, so let's just rip through this quickly, go through the people that joined us quickly. 3683 for us with Burrow, Purdy, Cousins. Obviously Burrow, Purdy stacked. Gibbs, Henry, Jadarian Price, Emmett Johnson, Vidal, Joe Mixon, Higgins, Jordan Tyson, Carnell Tate, Ricky Pearsall, Chris Godwin, Elijah Surratt, Troy Franklin, Jeremy Bernard, Mark Andrews. So I realized even we got a little more Baltimore correlation there since Henry was an early pick. Colby Parkinson and Chigakonko. That was my bad. I should have picked Gesicki since we had a Bengals stack going there. We kind of talked through everything as was happening. Very rookie heavy. With that said, I really like our 2 top stacks tacking on Kirk. I think he plays this year for sure. Double anchor, and through quantity with 8 receivers and late round tight end belt, essentially kind of our standard, I'd say. And I like it overall. A little nervous about the amount of rookies, but I like it overall. What are your thoughts?
No, I think, obviously thinner at quarterback at the back. But, we can be fine with Burrow and and Purdy, for spike week upside, and Cousins is just kind of like fill in the gaps.
Fill in the gaps, yeah.
But running back can be exceedingly strong with Joe Mixon hits. But I think we got two rookies, both primed, who can hit to go with the two elites.
The double anchor, yeah.
And receiver, it was kind of like an anchor build with T. Higgins, but then ain't on these rookies. Are they all going to hit? Probably not. But 2-3 of them hit. This team is loaded.
Okay, we will start to do for our YouTube subs only, but let's rip through all of them, which I think some of these are YouTube member subs, which we greatly appreciate. Again, check that out if you want to look more into it. We will be doing a rookie running back video tomorrow or Saturday for the Fanspeak Fanatics P-Punch in the 3-6-8-3 from the 5 spot. Bonix, Fernando Mendoza, Kyler Murray, Kyron Williams, Quinshon Judkins, Jalen Warren, J.K. Dobbins, Katron Allen, Caleb Johnson, JSN, Zay Flowers, Mike Evans, DJ Moore, Jaden Reed, Trey Tucker, Torrey Horton, Marvin Mims, Brock Bowers, Eli Stowers, Evan Ingram. So, definitely saw some correlation mixed through there for sure with Denver. And we obviously don't know where Murray will be, but Denver and Raiders with Mendoza. And I like kind of, somewhat of a double anchor and strong running back room, strong receiver room. And then obviously anchored at so I think kind of great and late with the Bowers and late tight end. So I think all of it makes a ton of sense the way he structured this draft.
Mm-hmm. No, I agree. I agree. I like really getting Mendoza with the Bowers, and I think Tucker feels very fun.
Oh, thank you for mentioning this, Mike. I appreciate it. Mike has been so kind to run a Super Bowl contest in Discord, like a props contest. It's totally free. If you win, you get to draft on our dime with us. We will be a team. Pick your favorite Fanspeak personality, and you can draft a BBM when it's BBM season with us, and the winner of that contest. So again, free, link in the description for the Discord. Again, free 7-day trial for the Substack as well. So check that out by joining our Discord, getting there. A lot of good content throughout. I talked about all these people that are in there, such sharp conversations and fun, good conversations about everything from bets, DFS, Underdog dailies, best ball, of course, everything cover. We now even have links for PGA and MLB who are in the best ball streets there. So it's great to get in there, but join. Mike Robb is running this contest, and whoever wins drafts with us. So please check that out. And thank you for the reminder on that, Mike. I'll leave that up too. So let's check out, but yeah, I like this team P-Punch. Let's check out Coolers, of course, and talk about sharp guys in the Discord. Coolers is so sharp. 3-7-7-3. Mahomes, Stroud, Malik Willis. And that'll be it'll be fun to see the landing spot. I heard you and Emo kind of speculating that Dolphins, since the Packers coach, or is that kind of the landing spot that you feel like is most likely?
I think that's where most people are connecting the dots. I think he will be popular. Again, I think Steelers, if Rodgers retires, Steelers are going to look for a more serious option. I feel like so Malik Willis could fit that bill. I don't see the Jets so much, just because if I'm him, I don't want to go to the Jets because they're probably being turned over after 1 year. So
yeah,
and I think he'll be able to have more of an options, but we'll see.
Okay, yeah. So, sorry. So Mahomes, Stroud, Malik Willis, Travion Henderson, Javonte Williams, Kyle Monangai, Jonah Coleman, who you wrote up and discussed, Ray Davis, Isaiah Pacheco, Chris Rodriguez, CeeDee Lamb, Drake London, Rashee Rice, Marvin Harrison, Michael Pittman Jr., excuse me, Jerry Jeudy, Tank Dell, Juwan Johnson, Dalton Schultz, Cade Otton. So I like the mid to late round tight end, since it kind of was like 0 RB and that hit, some receivers, early, but then still mixed in Travion and Javonte. So I like that. Still being able to hit kind of a double anchor in the, I guess, 4th, 5th round. So I like that a lot. And then really balancing out with the 3-7-7-3 as far as the structure. I think again, we know Coolers is everybody in here watching and drafting with our sharp drafters, but I think this is sharp structure and draft. Any thoughts on his team, Steve?
No, I mean, I think who was his third quarterback again? It was Mahomes, and Willis. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Stroud, Willis. Yeah. So I like that. I think you're going to get 3 starters, and having Willis's spike week upside, I think is fun. It adds a lot.
Absolutely. Our guy, Frank, King of Kings, is in here. 3692 Baker, Bryce Young, Cam Ward, like that trio of quarterbacks. Then Achan, Genty, at around the turn. I really like Dowdle, Spears, Claiborne, who I know you drafted with Emo Cowboy earlier, Isaiah Davis, and then Ted McMillan, Lad McConkey, Brian Thomas Jr., Cortland Sutton, Shamir Dike, Trey Harris, Calvin Ridley, Flournoy, Tez Johnson, Harold Fannin, and Kyle Pitts, which I think that's totally fine to double tap tight end and kind of then throw some quantity. So I think the structure makes sense. I definitely see some stacks in there throughout, of course, and really like his double anchor. Any thoughts on his team before we get to our second draft?
He waited on quarterback and then just popped 3 in like 4 rounds,
which is smart. Yeah.
And, but that allowed him to have a really nice, get those 2 tight ends, but then he could, then add the extra receiver to balance it out. So yeah, I think it turned out really well.
Hot take for me. I think if Aaron Rodgers were to come back, that maybe a second year of grooming, maybe, then they should have like a quarterback competition with Will Howard in like 2027. But that's just my hot take. And I don't know. I don't think so. You don't know. You don't think he could be an option? There are these guys that are late round picks. He was a winner and he's got the build. Isn't he like a 6'5" guy?
I don't think that big.
Okay, now you've got me wondering. I thought he's like a really has those like intangible stuff that people like the height weight stuff. That where is it? 6'4", 236. Just read it.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing.
So
I don't think he's got a big arm. I don't think he's got a good arm.
Okay. All right. Well, we will see. Fancy Dog says Willis, Miami, Geno, Vikings. Ugh, I don't know.
I mean, I think
anything's an upgrade over Jason.
Yeah, and if they can get Geno to stop seeing ghosts and go back to being the deep ball thrower that he was, I mean, that they have the receivers for it.
I don't think Pittman's a bad pick. I literally just started joking. Okay, so Fantasy Dog is saying arm strength, right? Yeah. All right. Draft number 2 coming up. We thank you guys for watching, for chatting, for drafting with us, and for hitting that like button so we can do another draft. I will enter on my phone and count it down if anybody wants to join us. And Steve, I will label this, I swear, in case this one's the winner. I promise that I will make sure it is labeled here. So second big board of the night, and then we probably will get out of here. Got to check on old Rudy boy, who, will eventually be with me in the room again. Steve, do you fear when I get back to Baltimore that, I don't know, he may just terrorize the office?
Yeah, it's probably not going to be good.
That first week's going to be rough. Yeah. All right. If anybody wants to join us in the big board countdown from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, enter. All right. Well, it said 6, 5, 4, 3. So it went quick. Let me pull it up. So hopefully we got some folks in here with us. Yeah. Oh yeah. Look at this. Legion at the 1 spot. B Grandy at the 2. P Punch at the 3. We're at the 4. Mr. Mufasa at the 6. Coolers at the 7. Young Mula at the 8. Fantasy Dog at the 9. No wonder it went like that. Holy cow. This is ultra friends and family. Love to see it. I mean, it's hopefully one of or 3 Fanspeak Network folks move on here.
Yeah, I would hope so. Because the odds are pretty good at that since there's 7 people.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. No, 8 of 12. So good luck, everybody. Let Scataboo fall to me. Good to see Jeff in here. Hello, Jeff. Yes, we got some good timing there. And Deep Randy. Hello again, friends. Good to see you. Yeah, Paul at the 1 spot with the DAC. Here we go. Using the old emoji. Love to see it. Absolutely love it. All right. So I'm trying to think, well, after this, I need to label both drafts, but I'm trying to think where I've gotten the most picks. Again, this is only like draft number 8 or something for me. I'll need to, All right. I was kind of hoping we'd get Chase. P Punch takes Chase. So, I mean, by your rank, I do think I should balance out and do one of these running back.
Let's do Puka. It's hard to get Puka at 4.
Yeah. Okay. I know how good Puka is. It's like I'm always worried that and this year I don't know that he would have had the playoffs he had. Devontae was outpacing him touchdowns. It just broke his way literally as far as like Devontae's injury and stuff like that. But just how I said earlier, I respect that we all have to make our rankings, but then in the first round, you don't want to be zero on anybody. Yeah. So I need to get more of these receivers like Puka, Chase, and JSN. Because like you have Taylor. But I do want to be overweight on the running backs like Bijan, Gibbs, Taylor. Mm-hmm. For me, still CMC. He did a lot of interviews, by the way, on Radio Row today. I don't know if you saw that on Twitter. It was like everything I watched on Twitter. I'm sorry.
I maybe caught a snippet or two of it, but didn't see much of it.
Yeah, some with who was he? Was it Matt Harmon? It was somebody in like our fantasy space too, and then obviously like big outlets like Pat McAfee. So
nice.
But yeah, a lot of fantasy folks. You see their pictures or interviews on Radio Row. Pretty cool. Have you landed, Steve? As we wait to come back on, I know we'll talk about this more tomorrow. Have you landed on like a side that you feel like? I really have landed on. I like the Patriots spread, and I really think they could outright win. Have you landed on I'm
more on the Seattle side.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I did not like hearing Nick Imanori has a low ankle sprain. But
yeah, because we're gonna do like I asked our guys in our Twitter chat. I said, "Did you want to do like a team?" Because we used to do touchdown treasure chests, and God, we lost so many by one leg, which are most parlays, or one or two legs sometimes, and they're hard, to hit a touchdown, the 6-leg touchdown parlay. And then things got so busy with the sale of our website and focusing on our Substack and YouTube page that we hadn't done it. And I said, "Oh, let's finish the season, let's do a thing." And then I don't even know who it was, but someone said Seattle. I couldn't remember if it was spread. And I was like, I can't remember if it was spread or money line. And I can't remember if it was spread or Tyler or who it was on our team. But I was like, damn it. My belt, something in my belly tells me, Vrabel and Josh McDaniel, this is what his like 8th Super Bowl or something. I don't know. Something in my belly tells me it's Patriots, but I mean, again, I could be totally wrong. Let's put it this way. I wouldn't be surprised either way.
No, I wouldn't. I think it's going to be close. I still kind of lean more towards the under.
That I feel pretty good about. I gave out a score prediction on, and I offered it up myself. I've got crazy score prediction for you. I did it in Andrew and Justin's chat last night. This earring thing's still bugging me, and I gave it out on CBS today. 19-16. 1 touchdown each team, and then just a crap load of field goals. Okay, we're on the clock. Oh, Pickens falls. Like, can we get Pickens?
Yes.
Okay. Well, he's top of your rank.
Yes.
And unless you want to take Jeremiah Love, you don't take him often. Your choice.
Take Love.
Whoa, what was that all about? You're the one that's been like,
well, it's just running back. I mean, I generally would take Chase Brown over Love, but yeah, I just think let's mix it up this time and go in Puka in the first round. I just think running back could dry up, and I didn't think Chase Brown and maybe not, and another running back.
There you go. Legion took Chase Brown. I do. So you're more like in the camp that like you think Love should be at like the 2-3 turn, which is close to where we got him. Not quite.
More middle third round, but
But you're fine. You're fine taking him at the 2-3 turn.
I definitely don't want 0 of them. This guy.
Oh, P-Punch. Damn, I thought we were going to get lucky. Do you want to take Higgins again?
Or do you want to go Jacobs?
Yeah, I don't have much Jacobs. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you're not going to find Love. I think we got him in one draft last week, but I don't think with the steam that's going to be happening. And I assume is he going to run at the combine? I assume he's
I don't know if he will.
Great numbers, or you might not. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he'll probably just wait till his pro day, but yeah, he should. He's extremely.
Oh, that's right? Is the NFL honors tonight? Was it tonight? If chat, let me know if it was tonight. I always love watching. I'm gonna have to
I can't remember.
watch it on replay somewhere because
So.
yeah, I guess it is right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mike Vrabel wins the second coach of the year. As well deserved. Okay, that's interesting with the votes.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. I will say, and I get why Shanahan didn't, and I said this on a thing a couple of weeks ago, before they lost to Seattle. If the 49ers won the division, Shanahan should have been coach of the year. What he did with all those injuries was insane.
Yeah.
It is crazy that Ben Johnson only got one vote.
Yeah. Well, that just shows how many good coach of the year, with McDonald, Shanahan, Cohen.
Vrabel and Cohen getting 19 16, and Ben Johnson did the same thing, like turned around a bad team.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm with you.
I will say I do find it weird. And this is why Kevin Stefanski is 2 coach of the years, because so much of it is based on expectations. Like, Denver had an amazing year, and Sean Payton doesn't get a single vote.
Right.
Yeah,
but I think it is, like you said, it's the expectation thing.
Yeah. But I don't know if that's an accurate portrayal.
Yeah. I was going to spoil things for myself. I'll just have to find out to watch it back, because I really do like watching the NFL honors every year. So yeah, Mike was saying it is. I for some reason always saw it on Saturday, and then I heard someone mention it's today. Okay, yeah. So Cooler says most of the awards are done, so I won't spoil it now. Yeah, I need to. I won't either. I was going to, and I was like, no, I want to watch. I want to watch it. I love watching it. Pro Bowl versus NFL honors for less views by the basketball community. For me, it's NFL honors over that. Pro Bowl is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Okay, we are back, and Scatterboo is right before us. This
is easy click though. Devontae Adams.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that makes tons of sense at pick 45. My goodness, that's crazy.
Can you sort by ADP?
Yeah. So Burden, and I will get your rankings updated for our next draft. Burden, Lamar, Mbuka, RJ Harvey, Terry, Waddle, Devontae. So we're balanced right now with 2-2. Did you know we did a double stack with the Rams? I mean, I guess that's fun.
Yeah.
I didn't. I wasn't. I forgot.
I mean, it's just
so focused on the NFL honors. I totally forgot that we got Puka. So where does Stafford go now?
Yeah, I definitely.
Okay, 100. Okay. I know I wasn't going to take him here. I just meant I didn't know where he fell. I knew he fell because he opened really early, didn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So, oh boy, better hope he doesn't retire here. Let's see.
Javonte.
Yeah, love it. Like that a lot. Though I do think we want to add to receiver, so it's not just all the Rams,
No, we're taking Xavier Smith and Jordan Whittington.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't even know what day the fake Pro Bowl, whatever the games was on. Did you? I didn't even know. I think
Tuesday. I didn't watch it.
What's that?
I knew it was Tuesday. I didn't watch it.
Mm-hmm. Mike, I almost star methoded it. And kind of talking to, and I did that, by the way. I think I shared it. Did I share it in Discord? I did this draft and I labeled it 100% vibes, and I loved it. I absolutely loved it. It could be, by the way, most drafts that I label anything like that turns out to shit. So I shouldn't do that, but it was all vibes. It was just all my guys or your guys like Emmett Johnson, Surratt, that kind of stuff. And I loved it. I star methoded Aaron Rodgers and I took him in the 16th round. I was so embarrassed, but whatever. I mean, 16th round, whatever. It was fine. I still love the way it turned out. In fact, on the break, I'm going to read you the team.
Don't have to look at it.
No, you're not going to look at it. We're going to look at the board. But just to Mike's point, I did it and still liked it. And I'm going, and while I'm here, just could you pay attention to the board and tell me when we're coming back up?
Okay, we're up in 5 picks.
Okay, I labeled it 100% vibes. Oops. February 1st. 3593, Caleb Williams, Dak Prescott, Aaron Rodgers, love it. Christian McCaffrey, Derrick Henry, old but love it. Scattaboo, love it. Gainwell, Najee Harris, Devontae Adams, Roma Dunze, Alec Pierce, Jordan Addison, Travis Hunter, Elijah Surratt, Jameer DK, Marvin Mims, Ryan Flournoy, Jake Ferguson, Theo Johnson, Pat Freiermuth. I mean, do you love it as much as I do?
No.
Why? What don't you like about it?
Well, you only won 5 running backs, right?
Yeah, but I have Christian McCaffrey, Derrick Henry, Cam Scatterbo, and Kenneth Gainwell is going to come back to his best friend, Aaron Rodgers.
Okay.
I got 3 running backs in the top 30, Steve. Well,
you shouldn't have been taking Scatterbo in the top 30.
Again, vibes, baby. I don't care.
Oh, God.
Come find me in December when I'm cashing out my money.
Don't take Pierce here.
I know. Oh, I want DK Metcalf. I haven't had him in a while. I haven't taken.
Oh boy.
With this new offense, please, can I have a pick?
Okay.
All right, we're up in. Anybody else do you want to queue up?
Mike Evans.
Yeah, there's not very else I really want to queue up. So I'll let you, since I took Metcalf, and we'll definitely be this is going to be an old man quarterback, Stafford, Rodgers, and somebody else old. Let's do Stafford, Rodgers, Cousins, and just
maybe we should do Jackson Dart then.
Yeah. Hey, I'll let you think about it. But you know what later ones I want to take. Steve, yes, you need the old running backs and Scattaboo off the injury to stay healthy. But quarterback room, Caleb, Dak, Rodgers, love it. Running back room, McCaffrey, Henry, Scattaboo, Gainwell, Najee, love it. And then it's like starts with Devontae Adams, but it's good. Okay, do you want to go? Dart. Okay. Yeah. All right, now I'm going to star method Stafford so I don't forget. Can't forget. It's coming up. So, because we're up at 93 and 100, and he's around 100. Hopefully with a double stack, we don't have to reach for him.
Let's hope not.
Excuse me.
So I will say Legion and B. Grandy don't have a quarterback, so they could just snipe the hell out of us.
That's true. That is true. Mike says any round you draft Rodgers isn't necessarily something you should be proud of. Mike, I am. I think back with Mike McCarthy, won last year, as get in the 18th round or 20th round. Hello, or actually you can get him 18th, 19th, whatever the case is. I like my old man quarterbacks. Got Hulk in here. Great to see Hulk in here. Hey, did someone say snipe? Use the old Phillip Rivers, blowing air and taking deep breaths skiff. Let's see what other folks in the chat are doing, Steve. So Legion starts Bijan, Chase Brown, Breece Hall. So, triple anchor, love that. Then hammers receivers. Absolutely love that. Super sharp. Terry, Watson, Evans, Pierce. Very nice. B. Grandy, Gibbs, Olave, Walker, Burden, Swift. So a little Chicago action there. Warren, Tootin, P. Punch goes like that. Chase, Nico, Pickens, Quidshon Junkins, Mbuka, Burrow, Ramondre Stevenson. Very nice because you got the little Chase Burrow stack there. Very fun. We know what we're doing. Mr. Mufasa. How far away are we? Oh, we still got time. Okay. Mr. Mufasa, just a little halfway through heat check. JT London, ETN, Devonta Smith, Harvey, Sutton, Pearsall. Very nice and balanced. 0-3-4 coolers. We just, I thought I just talked about his team, but maybe I didn't. Oh, you know what it was? I think Coolers said something that I meant to say. Nope, maybe not. I don't know. I'm
oh boy.
I'm tired. I don't know. Sorry. Coolers 1-2-4-0. Amon-Ra, Hampton, Higgins, Henderson, May, like the Pats stack with then Waddle, Diggs, Kraft, and we'll get to the other two after we make our picks because we still have Young Moolah and Fantasy Dog there. Okay, we don't need to take Matthew Stafford here. Top of ADP, Pitts, Jacoby Myers, Mahomes, Pollard, Laporta, Chuba, Worthy. Any other receivers?
We could do Denzel Boston.
Have you taken much?
Yeah, I mean, I like Worthy a lot, but
Yeah, I can tell by the rankings. What you just think he's going to bounce back this year? Let's just do both.
Why not? I mean,
Well, I mean, it's not like he fully got there his rookie year until the Super Bowl. What did he end up?
He was really good second half of the year, as we expect, and then last year he just gets freakishly injured on the second play of the game.
Stupid Travis Kelce. Yeah, no, that's true. I mean, I say we just take Stafford with our next pick and start 2, 3, 4 and have our double done. And hopefully none of our
but I just think Worthy has a lot of paths to surplus value. I think Mahomes, the other thing with Mahomes, I have some concern about his price. Mahomes might run less, which actually means more passing for the team as a whole.
Yeah.
And it could just be extension of the run types passes, which Worthy can excel out. Worthy also, I think Eric Bieniemy, we could see more signs of life to this offense. I mean, Mahomes was really good last year before he got hurt.
Yeah.
So, and then of course the race situation, Hollywood's a free agent, and Kelce, I'm leaning to him coming back, but I just think there's a lot of paths for Worthy.
Yeah. All right. So we'll get our double stack. That's why you wanted Jackson Dart in case I try to make you take Rodgers late. So we have 2, 3, 4 halfway through with Dart, Stafford, Love, Jacobs, Javonte, Puka, Devontae Adams, double stack, Metcalf, rookie Denzel, Boston. Tell us about Boston, and then I'll talk about Young Moolah and Fantasy Dogs team at the essentially almost halfway point.
Yeah, Boston 6'4", 220, some and change receiver, big red zone threat these last 2 years, starting at Washington, can play the X, and I think he's a first rounder. Pretty clearly, like basically 99%. And what I like, and this is, something I was talking with Emo about these types of guys, is he's pretty much a lock to the first round, and he might only go 5-10 picks behind Lemon, but he's 30 picks later. It feels like some value.
Yeah.
So I like that. And there's outcomes where if he is more end of the first round, he could go to
better landing spot.
Your offense, Bills, 49ers.
Okay, I have to ask this question about receiver later in the first round. Bills, who's the best fit for the Bills? Where what's his face gets off the schneid, and he's just whiffed at weapons for Josh Allen. Who would be the best fit that goes in the end of the first round that would still be realistically available?
Yeah, I mean, it would be Boston. Concepcion can play outside, but he's a guy you want more in the slot, and able to create mismatches that way. And there's no other first round guys.
Okay, so what will the most likely order of the first round receivers go? Will it be Tate, then
Tyson, Tate, and Lemon? You could kind of mix it up and pick your poison.
But they'll all go early. I think all three
go between the 5th and the. I don't know if any go in the top 5, but picks 5 through 15, I think all 3 of those guys go.
Nice. Okay, and then starts the run on the who you just mentioned, Boston and
Concepcion would be the only other 2 first round receivers.
Okay, got it. All right, we're coming up in 2. Based on ADP, you don't need a quarterback, so let me just look at this. Jennings, Coker, Woody Marks, Golden, Strange, Goddard, a couple tight ends there. Did you want to go Jennings? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Whether it goes back to 49ers or not, I feel like that's a good 5th receiver. Yeah. Coming up with the next pick, did you want to go tight end?
Strange if he's there.
Okay.
If not, probably receiver again. Or Emmett Johnson.
Oh yeah.
Legion will take him though.
Legion is using, at least when he does the good old snipe thing, the snipe emoji, using it perfectly correctly. So let's see what Legion does on the clock. And then after this pick, I'll talk, do a halfway check-in on the other 2 drafters with us, Young Moolah and Fantasy Dog. All right, Dobbins. So P Punch went Mayfield, Grandy, B Grandy, Shuck, and Legion goes Dobbins, Evan Johnson. You called it, Steve. Damn. I don't know, Steve. I kind of feel like we need a fourth running back.
Oh, who's there?
Kenneth Gainwell.
No.
Okay.
Go Strange.
I mean, can't you get Strange's production a little bit later? And
Could get Kenneth Gainwell. We have no idea where Kenneth Gainwell is.
Kenneth Gainwell's production with later. These
James
guys are
Conner,
injured.
Alvin
They're all
Kamara.
coming back from injury and stuff.
We have no idea where Kenneth Gainwell is going to be.
He's going to be a Steeler. I know.
I don't think so.
I do.
I think somebody's going to pay him a little bit of money.
I think I watched a lot of Steeler clips this year, Steve. I think he was their captain.
I understand that, but they also, the coach is gone, the offense coordinator's gone, the running back coach is gone, like the quarterback could be gone. Like
I don't think so. I think he's coming back.
Maybe, but I just don't know for sure.
Mike said, wait if you have buzzkill and stop Steve from getting some Strange. And then, yeah, Paul with the sniped us on Emma Johnson. He says, sorry, Steve. Peanut Punch says, I'm 0 RB right next to you. So yeah, we read Paul's earlier, but yeah, he did go chase.
Yeah. So if Legion didn't give him, Peanut Punch was taking him in 100%.
Right. Okay. Right. So yeah, he went Chase, Collins, Pickens, Judkins. Yeah, we went over that earlier, and then he came back with Tracy. Let's check out Young Mula and Fantasy Dog before we come back up. So Young Mula at about, at this point, we're a little over the halfway point. Here is 2, 3, 4, 1, Lamb, Bowers, AJ Brown, Zay Flowers, Adunze, Hertz, Dak. And then so he's doing obviously 0 RB. So he's catching up on RB here with Price, Pollard, Hubbard, Golden, and I'm assuming he's going to continue to hit running backs to catch up there. I mean, that might be like one where you want to do, especially when you do Bowers, only 2 tight ends so that you can throw 7 running backs there. Fantasy Dog threw 3, 4, 2, Cook and Henry, double anchor, Josh Allen, Loveland, Michael Wilson, Caleb Williams, Quentin Johnson, DJ Moore, Kincaid, Godwin, and James Conner, as you just mentioned. So yeah, like both of them, it's fun to watch like different people obviously building out different styles, but you're all trying to land that plane. So yeah, we are coming into the 12th round right now here, and we'll be back up at 141, 148. So let's see. But what if? I love Meg's counterpoint. What if? Oh, so there was like a fall, there was like a sliding doors, there was like a domino effect of Peanut Punch taking Baker. What if? I just think I know what's going to happen with certain teams, Steve. I'm just saying. I'm going to sorry in advance to the end. Oh, okay. Wonder what does Peanut Punch have coming up his sleeve? Do you have any predictions?
I don't know.
Surratt, maybe?
No.
Well, he knows you like him. I don't know.
Yeah. I'm not sure.
Okay. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. I think we need a running back. Based on your rankings, this is all. Wait, hold on. Let's look at ADP. I don't like Woody Marks.
Yeah, but Woody Marks here is good value.
That's true. That's fair. Even if Joe Mixon is a top running back,
I mean, he's still going to be a number 2 back.
Yeah. Where's Mason go? Okay, he goes much later. All right. Can we take Travis Hunter?
No.
I accidentally left it cute.
No. Why? Why would this
Why not?
take Travis Hunter? No. Like,
well, you have 19 seconds to sell me on
Romeo Dubs.
Travis Hunter is better.
Okay, but Romeo Dubs will be playing receiver.
So is Travis Hunter. Don't read into one quote. That's so dumb.
I know. I think Gladstone's comments are dumb as well, but it's just there's so many receivers in Jacksonville right now. The prices are very inefficient.
Well, they're not all going to get here, but at 148, who cares? He's our 7th receiver. Just please.
Oh my God.
Our running backs are tired. I mean, we have a rookie who you admit we got him at 21, Jacobs Javante. We need more
I think
than
we
that.
could take a running back.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
I'd take any of those three guys in a heartbeat over Travis Hunter.
I mean, the tables have turned. You are not standing on a table for Travis Hunter and Scattaboo. It's very upsetting. These guys might come back to us. No,
No, they will not. They most certainly
okay. Who
will
do you
not.
want?
I'm fine with either one. Let's take Mason. There's some more certainty there.
Yeah, agreed. All right, 2, 4, 6, 1. Steve ruined my dreams on Travis Hunter.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna have Travis Hunter teams, and I'm not ashamed. Didn't I have him in that team that I read out? Probably. It was all live, so probably did.
Yes, you did.
Steve, he's probably going to have a post-buy rookie bump, and then he tore his ACL. Time for a tech issue. That was good. He said, Meg, this is the earrings talking. You need to take a breath and trust the Oracle. That's so good. I know, that's true. And I still do feel so weird.
I do think highlighting Tim's comment about Kittle.
Oh, hi, Tim. I truly got ahead of the comment, so I apologize for missing that. Yeah, Tim, and you're good to see you. Am I the only person who thinks that Kittle's ADP is insane towards Achilles like 3 weeks ago? I don't even think, I do think he plays, Steve. I also subscribe to Wifed Up, Mic'd Up, and that is Kristen Juszczyk and Claire Kittle. And like, I just have a lot of background knowledge that I don't know that you like hands in the dirt guys know. And like, I'm following the whole recovery process, and I think he plays, and I think he plays earlier than people think. And people are coming back earlier from Achilles, and it was a clean tear. So there, I Wifed Up, mic'd up from Claire Kittle, straight from the mouth. I'm here to help. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. I do agree that he plays.
But it's great to see you, Tim. And I do think that was fair. I do think that's a fair question. Go ahead.
But I do agree that the ADP, I think that's why I have him ranked lower. 49ers have historically shown to be very cautious with injury returns. We saw this with Pearsall, Jennings, Purdy, and Kittle this year. We saw it with McCaffrey the year before. Jake Tonjes is a restricted free agent. He's fully under contract. They'll probably bring in some other tight end. And I think they're going to look Kittle as a second half of the year piece. And there's nothing wrong with that. I still think there's a value there in taking them. But that's why I'm more in like the late 140s, 150s range.
All right. Ranked around the same Surratt as Spears. Do you feel like we need to catch up at running back a little more?
Let's catch up at running back. Yeah. I don't think we need Surratt.
But if he falls to us next, we could take him.
We might win a tight end. That's drying up real fast.
Ooh. I mean, I keep taking Colby Parkinson like crazy. Where do you think likely ends up? No idea, right?
No idea. I definitely like Barner and Schultz.
Yeah, we're kind of past the range that does it for me very much.
Can you
all right,
get rid of the comment so I can see more?
Yes. Sorry about that. So Peanut Punch said, never mind, thought QB would dry up. I love the cooler said time for a tech issue when I wanted to overrule you. That's absolutely hysterical. And Mike's comment about the earrings are talking. You need to breathe and trust the Oracle. That is true. Okay, so Peanut took who Paul wanted. So it looks like he takes Stroud. Really? You wanted Stroud? All right.
Let's
take
Barner or Schultz.
None of them really excite me. I'll say that, but this is all right. So we got a ways now. 2, 5, 6, 2, with what? 5 picks left to go. All right. So a little snipe happened there. Use the old snipe gift. Say it loud and proud about Travis Hunter. I did. I absolutely did. Okay. It was Stack had Willis queued. I am the Cobra. Good to see you. if you're new here, thank you for joining us. Be sure to subscribe. We're doing best ball drafts pretty much every single day. Meg, can we take Steve? No. It's a quick no. You don't let me finish.
Well, I mean, sometimes you just need to move on.
Tim, those creatine Caucasians are insane and they will die to come back early. Oh my. What does the wife stuff say about the substation? They haven't talked about that yet, but a lot of people asked McCaffrey, some leading questions about it. I haven't gotten to the bottom of how the 49ers feel about it yet. Have you, Steve?
I have not.
Still look Ford Pearsall around the town without a bulletproof vest. They aren't as protective with injuries. That's hysterical. Yeah, Fancy Dog. I have a lot of Parkinson's. I've just been taking them late. Paul says when you have 0 QBs on the roster, Stroud doesn't look so bad. Yeah. That's hysterical. Okay, so he triple tapped Ward. Okay, because he said a P punch snipe, so he's triple tapped Ward, Murray, panics. I think that's smart. I think you got a triple tap there. Then so I think that makes a ton of sense. All right, Steve, can I tell you what I want to do? Well, wait. So we're at what numbers? 189, 196. So we're in this like same range, like any other names you want to mix in here?
Yeah, there's a lot of fun guys that target.
Like who? Like Tucker?
DK, Tucker, Bernard, Omar Cooper Jr.
For Mike, Io Manor. I saw you drafted Io Manor. That was hysterical. Is taking Nicholas Singleton this late worth it?
No, I think that one's really fun this late.
Okay. You know what I want to do later. A-Rod and Freiermuth. Let's go ahead and cue Freiermuth up. He goes ahead of ADP, as he should. Oh, damn. Coolers is so damn sharp. He took our Singleton.
Can you highlight running back real quick?
Yeah. ADP. That's what it is on ADP. I know you sweat Emmanuel Wilson. Do you have like 100% Emmanuel Wilson? We could handcuff our room. I don't mind doing it.
No, I mean,
hey, my handcuff teams last year did pretty good.
We can wait and get like a Naj later or something.
Okay.
Let's take DK
or Tucker. I haven't taken Tucker yet. Can we take Tucker?
Yeah.
All right, 2, 5, 7, 2. So there's no running backs here.
It's just, I mean, to me, like Naj later is just as good as these guys. So
are we sure he's going to be a full go?
No, but we're also not sure that, what Bigsby's situation is, or, Keaton Mitchell's situation. They have a new coaching staff. They might not view him the same way that Monken did.
Can we take Freiermuth here? Man. Look at the run. Look at the run. I don't want to take. I'm doing it. I'm over. I'm doing it. Oops. I'm not.
I'd rather go back to listening to the Kittle Juszczyk Wags podcast.
Wifed up, mic'd up. It's so good. It's really good. I love Kyle Juszczyk now. I wish we could draft him. I mean, we could, but it wouldn't be wise.
It would not. Mr. Mufasa took Omar Cooper Jr. That was a good pick.
Calm down there, handcuff me. Wait. Oh, so is that where he's going now in this range?
I don't know where his ADP is currently, but yeah, he's been moving up. You're seeing him a lot more in the 17th, 18th round.
Thank you, Sus. Sus is here. Good to see you. Love the moves click with Artie gone. Thank you. I mean, look how good he looked with Artie there. He's going to be amazing with Mike McCarthy's offense. Scott said, "Feel Stroud will look so much better with some O-line and RB help." I really do like my handcuff. He said, "Calm down there with the handcuff." And thank you, Sus. I totally agree. Cooler said, "I even tried not to take Dell this time, and he fell another round." Have you been taking a lot of Dell, Coolers?
I know there's been a couple of drafts he's done with me that he has.
Okay, gotcha. All right. So, and I'm going to tell you here, Steve, we only have 3 picks left.
Okay.
So we might want to secure our stack. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
No, do you want to take Najee next?
Yeah.
Nope. And there he goes. I say we just handcuff it. I'm telling you, the handcuff thing it's not bad.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Like you
basically are saying I have 4 running backs in the Packers running back room.
Yeah.
So like
no, and we've seen it proven. Like Wilson, when given opportunities, has looked good. So
yeah. So I'm fine taking him here, and I'll be very upset if someone snipes my Rodgers stack. Since we have both Metcalf and Freiermuth. I mean, that would just be devastating. And I was pushing for Gainwell too. Remember?
Oh, I remember.
Okay. Will we make it? Will we get Emmanuel Wilson? Okay. Mike's guy, I am Manor goes. We get Emmanuel Wilson. I'm going to take Rodgers here so I can get my stack, and then you get to pick whoever your heart desires with the last pick. Because he won't come back. People are smart.
Okay.
Yeah, cooler said about Dell. I take him a lot in the N1As. I need to mix it up more. Seth says I might be a delusional Tank fan, but I think the tush push could get banned. And Tank ban. Sorry, not Tank Dell. Tank Bigsby. Yeah. And Tank is used more around the goal line than Saquon. No, that's interesting. I think it could get banned this year too. Yeah. So after this draft, I can only say that usually church on Sunday starts at 8 a.m. 10:30 because Jesus Christ. That is needed. That is hysterical. Mike with the one-liners are too good. Oh, I didn't even know we were on the clock. Thank God I had it queued up.
Oh my.
Mike, I'm going to label this. I'm going to label after we even sign off, and I'm going to label it. Mike hates it, but it's a winner. And you're going to, actually, I don't know if I love the whole thing, but I love my Steelers stack. I'll tell you that. Most people would be attracted to the Stafford double, not me.
Yeah.
The exciting running quarterback and Jackson Dort. I mean, if we would have gotten it with Scatterbo, that would have been amazing. But all right, Steve, one more receiver. By your rank, Cup, Brazil. Isn't Brazil? Whoa, see, I just dropped the mic. Is Brazil the one that's injured?
Nope.
Who's that?
It's Chris Bell.
All right. Oh, I knew it was Chris. So Christian Kirk, Jack Besh, Bateman, Keenan Allen. We don't want to get too many guys that are retiring potentially. Darnell Mooney, Keon Coleman, Jalen Noel, Slayton.
Should do Darius Slayton.
He's not probably going to be with the Giants though, right?
Why not?
He's a free agent, isn't he?
No, he's under contract.
Are you sure?
Positive. Signed him to a 3-year deal, 3 or 4 year deal.
Okay. I'll take your word for it. See, this guy in this spot was like, oh, they're sharp. They're taking the old quarterbacks. I better go get Cousins.
We got to run.
We got to run going.
Philip Rivers is about to get drafted.
Oh, my. Oh, we have Ben Sinnott sighting. I mean, I don't like Adam Peters as Washington's GM. Is Sinnott just not a good pass catcher, or what do you think's going on there? Because even after the Ertz injury, not much happened.
Yeah, no, I don't. What's really your thoughts?
Like I'm not.
I truly don't see it. I think they're gonna add somebody. Whether it's a Chig or a Likely in free agency, or they draft again somebody who's a better pass catcher. Because I just in 2 years, year one, Ertz was mainly healthy, but he did leave a couple games early, and Sinnott just really didn't do much then. And last year, they tried to work him in a bit more, and he's an okay blocker, but and help contributes on special team stuff like that. But I just don't think there's a lot there. Yeah,
and as we approach the draft and draft capital matters, it's like it's not everything though, and Ben Sinnott proves it, because we were very much like pushing back on we like JT Sanders more than Sinnott that year, and JT Sanders didn't do much that year, but he did more than Sinnott. I mean, is it Sinnott or Sinnott? I don't even know if I'm saying it.
I don't know, but the main reason not like Sinat was because they had Zach Ertz, and
Right.
people just completely ignored that.
Right. Yeah. So, in every situation, yes, draft capital matters, but also you have to contextualize everything. That's why, like a couple years ago, when you got me on Sam Laporta, like right after the draft, it was like, well, who's his competition? Like,
Yeah, Brock Wright.
Brock Wright. Thank you. I was like, who is it? It's the other guy that played this year, but I couldn't remember. All right. I guess we'll just go through our team really quick here. 3-6-8-3. Dart, Stafford, Rogers. We called our shot with the Stafford double stack and getting DK Metcalf, and I forced Pat Fryermuth on the team. Jeremiah Love, Josh Jacobs, Javonte Williams, Jordan Mason, Tajay Spears, Emmanuel Wilson, handcuff. Puka, Devontae Adams double stack, DK Metcalf stack, Denzel Boston, Juwan Jennings, Romeo Dubs, Trey Tucker, Darius Slayton. With I thought he was a free agent. With I just blacked out on his name. Dart. Whoa, Strange, Barner, Fryermuth. I actually think we landed the plane. I actually kind of like it. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of speculation about Rodgers back, but regardless, like I like Dart and didn't have to stack him, but when you get Slayton for free, I think it makes sense. Of course, Stafford with either of those receivers is great. With both, if Stafford stays healthy and does anything approaching near this year, that's massive. I mean, Adams and Puka were two of the best receivers in the league.
All right. So before we get to our other drafts the other teams in this draft, what are your thoughts on Suss's question? Do you think they're?
I think they should. I think they'd be very wise to. Last year, they tried to make the most out of it, and of course, it looked better because Bowers missed so much time. But You're just not returning enough value for a second-round pick, and he would be capable of starting for a number of teams in this league. So even if you get only like a fourth-round pick back for him, 2/5, something like that, I'd do it.
Yeah, and Coolers, this is a great point, and why I'm like, ooh, I mean, that was a bad pick. Yeah. And again, I have not been thrilled with Adam Peters overall. Our team, or Washington, is just so old. So weird that Sinnott was second round, and they didn't even try to use him in this throwaway season, which it sounds like there's stuff going on between the scenes between Adam Peters and the coaching, which never a good sign. I feel like we're going to have another Bills situation, and Adam Peters is going to win, and yuck, I do not like him. Which is why I'm just going to turn all my attention to the Giants and Steelers and Chargers and every other team I like too. Okay, let's check out the other teams in here. There's a lot of them, so we're going to go through quick. We got Legion in the in the 1 spot, did a 4 quarterback build because he waited. And I think a 20-round draft, that is totally fine because he waited. So we got sniped. So 4, 5, 8, 3, Cam Ward, Kyler Murray, Michael Penix, Jacoby Brissett, Bijan, Chase Brown, Breece Hall, J.K. Dobbins, Emmett Johnson. I think that is a room where you can totally do 5. You started 3 running backs in a row and then double tapped at the probably 12-13 turn or 11-12 turn. Love that. Terry, Christian Watson, Mike Evans, Alec Pierce, Worthy, Shakir, Bell, Mac Hollins, and then likely Dalton Schultz, Cade Otton. So yeah, just the way this is structured, I think honestly, this is a team where you can do a 4, 5, 8, 3, and it makes total and complete sense. So glad we kind of actually talked through that. So sorry, Legion, if I stole Rodgers from you.
I don't think he was going that route.
I love it. Okay. B. Grandy from 2, 3, 5, 9, 3, Goff, Shuck, Bryce Young, Gibbs, Kenneth Walker, DeAndre Swift, very strong, 3 tight ends to start, Tootin, Daddle, and then Olave, Burden, Coker, Jalen McMillan, Elijah Surratt, your guy, A.D. Mitchell, Malachi Fields, Malik Washington, Xavier Legette, Tyler Warren, Mason Taylor, and Gunnar Helm. I really need to get best ball overlay structure to see the stacks and all that stuff, but I can tell there are stacks that are there. Like I mentioned, the triple anchor, like that quarterback room, every room feels solid, basically.
No, I like that build also.
Yeah. P Punch, we've got a 3, 8, 7, 2. So maybe I think he was doing the 0 RB thing. So let's check it out here. Burrow, Baker, Stroud, and then Quinshon. So he started at 46, 75, and that's why he threw quantity at it, this is how you do 0 RB, you throw quantity then. So this is awesome to see it play out. Judkins, Stevenson, Tracy, Kamara, Mike Washington Jr., Ray Davis, Tank Bigsby, who someone mentioned in chat, and Adam Randall, the rookie, Jamar Chase, Nico Collins, George Pickens, Mbuka, Troy Franklin, Trey Harris, Jameer DK, and Laporta, Kyle Pitts, kind of double tagging and doing 2. This is the exact way you should do 0 RB. And he did it right by stopping at 2 tight ends, doing it, throwing quantity at running back. I think this makes a ton of sense.
Mm-hmm.
So well done. Love it. Mr. Mufasa from the 6th spot, 2693, Purdy, Bo Nix, JT, ETN, RJ Harvey, Woody Marks, Katron Allen, Isaiah Davis, and then Drake London, Devonta Smith, Cortland Sutton, Ricky Pearsall, Jacoby Myers, Pat Bryant, Armor Cooper Jr., who I know you and Who Hames like from Indiana, Jeremy Bernard, who I know you like as well, Jalen Noel, George Kittle, TJ Hawkinson, David Njoku. You've got, the inside scoop from being a subscriber of Wifed Up, Mic'd Up, and getting all the behind the scenes on, Purdy and Kittle and the 49ers. I love the 49ers stack still. No, I mean, I think Purdy Nick stacks are fun. Nice double anchor, really triple anchor when you add in Harvey there. So yeah, I like the stacks and the way, he anchored his running back room. Any other thoughts there, Steve?
Yeah, a lot of upside plays at receiver also, since you went with 9. So just a lot of ways that room can really hit. So yeah, I think it was good.
I mean, so hopefully 3 of the Fanspeak Network crew comes out of this room. I'll have to label this, and so we can watch. So yeah, that was Mr. Mufasa, right? So we have 3 more because there was 8 of us in this one. 3 out of the 8. It has to be from our crew. Let's go. FK Coolers 3683. It's a build that we typically do. May, Love, Anthony Richardson, in the last rounds, Hampton, Travion Henderson, Jonah Coleman, Trey Benson, Nicholas Singleton, a little snipe emoji there, but no, good pick. Hopefully he comes back and can play. Any update on that, Steve? On like timetable or anything?
No.
Okay. Gerard Jordan, and then ASB, Higgins, Waddle, Diggs, Jaden Higgins, Josh Downs, Jerry Judy, Tank Dell. He talked about how he fell to him all the way to pick 199, Tucker Kraft, Hunter Henry, and Terrence Ferguson. So yeah, really stacked up. Obviously May and Love, you can see that with some key pieces there. And very, very strong receiver room, but still like some fun rookies, or second year guys, and then some fun rookies. So I like that. Let's see. Any other thoughts on Cooler's teams?
No. I mean, he might be the one who wanted Aaron Rodgers, and that's why he went Anthony Richardson.
Yes. All right, Young Mula too did 0 RB, so through quantity at running back, so that is smart. 23872 Hertz, Dak, good old Fernando, and then Jardarian Price at 89, and then Pollard, Hubbard, Jonathan Brooks, Vidal, Sampson, Claiborne, who I know you drafted earlier, Taj Brooks, who we drafted a shit ton. Maybe he comes back second year. Very smart to throw quantity at that like that. And then because obviously the receiver room will be stacked: Lamb, AJ Brown, Flowers, Rome, Golden, Horton, Flournoy, and then Brock Bowers, Elijah Royal. Yeah, great and late. You get one early and one late when you start with a first or second round tight end like that, and did the structure the exact right way when you're doing the 0 RB thing. So I think that's super sharp there. Any other thoughts on Young Mula's team?
No,
like GAB in chat.
Throw volume at it, 0 RB, and I like Price as kind of like a potential upside for an anchor.
And then we round out with our guy Fancy Dog 3593, Josh Allen, Caleb Williams, and Malik Willis, James Cook, Derrick Henry. So nice little double anchor there. And then Connor, Tucker, Mixon, Michael Wilson, Quentin Johnson, DJ Moore, Chris Godwin, Tyreek Hill, Calvin Ridley, Marvin Mims, Brandon Cooks, Cooper Kupp, Colston Loveland, Dalton Kincaid, and Colby Parkinson. I think this is strong. The only thing with the uncertainty of Joe Mixon, I think that is a great late pick, but I would probably do 6 there, even with like a double anchor. But other than that, I mean, it's a super strong team, very fun upside. Yeah, quarterbacks are insane. Very fun upside. Still double anchor. I just would tack on a 6, but and then he threw quantity at receiver. So I probably would have done like a 3-6-8 or 3-6. Great help. 3-6-9-2 is probably what I would have done, and just stopped with Loveland and Kincaid. But I think it's got super strong rooms and a super fun team.
For sure.
So, all right, let me catch up with chat, and then we can, actually, no, I got to label it. So Mike Rob, you tell me, do I label it? Okay. So that was my 8th. For some reason, I couldn't remember. I knew it was around 8 or 9. So this was the first one that we did. Was there any good things to label that, Steve? any notes? I didn't force any things on you there, did I?
Steve Migraine or something. I don't know.
Oh, please give me a break. And then this one, do we label Mike Robb said find Jesus or
No, I think just
Meg's bossy.
Well, that would work.
Steelers go for 7 Super Bowls. I mean, what do we label it? Something fun. Come on.
I was just gonna say the fact 8 Fanspeak members or something.
Oh,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah. Okay, there we go. I'll remember that one. That Mike said I need to find Jesus after that. I will remember it. There it is. Emo, or I see Emo Cowboy. There it is, Mike. It is labeled. So before we go, let me catch up with chat and then any final thoughts, because we do have a couple shows tomorrow. So Mike Robb is giving our guy Andrew, a hard time. But Mr. Mufasa agrees with me. He's a 49ers fan. He knows, watching Wifed Up, Mic'd Up, that these 49ers are going to be just okay. Emo Cowboy, great to see Emo in here. He and Steve, as I mentioned at the top of the show, did a really good show on the Fantasy Sanctuary. I loved it. Really good, nuggets on rookies and just all the, landscape of everything. Really great show. Be sure to check that out. That was and I liked your guys' draft a lot, by the way. So great to see you in here, Emo. GAB says this is going to be a tough road in the playoffs in this pod. Yeah, absolutely. When we broke it all down, it's yeah. Oh, that would have been a good one. Megan Many Degens. That would have been a great name. Thank you. Appreciate you. And Emo is a legend as well. Absolutely. So tomorrow, 4 or 5, most likely 5 p.m. Degen Power Hour, where we will talk everything Super Bowl props and then everything Super Bowl Showdown. Then Degen Dads at, I believe, 9:30 p.m. Everything again Super Bowl 60. I just took it back 10 years. Yeah, Emo's a legend. You're goddamn right he is. That's right. Yeah, Steve, what did you think? I loved your team with Emo, by the way. Did you love it?
I was a big fan of that team, how it turned out. I like the structure, the balance of some upside plays, and I was a big fan of that.
Okay, so again, 2 shows tomorrow, Friday, that is, to get ready for Super Bowl. Link in the description for our Substack.
Can I break some news that applies to our team?
Please.
Stafford won MVP.
Steve, I said I wanted to be surprised.
Well, apparently at the end of his speech, he said he's coming back next year.
Oh, okay. Wow. Okay. I did not realize that. Okay. So that's the breaking news. He won MVP and he said he's coming back. Okay. So I feel good with our Stafford double stack. So that feels good. I love it. Well, I think we kind of all knew it was going to be Stafford. Just, it was sounding like it was going that way. Thank you guys. We appreciate you. Yes, we are pushing to 1K. Thank you, Emo. That's another great mention. If you are watching later, please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button. If you're new, doing best ball shows pretty much every single day. Steve's doing a lot of lunchtime streams. There's sometimes 2 shows a day. So please be sure to make sure you subscribe at 1K. We'll wait till the start of the BBM season. Hopefully we do hit it before then. But when BBM season starts this spring, or essentially in May, we will do a massive 24-hour live stream. It'll be a fun time. So we appreciate that. And look at this coming in at the end. Fancy Dog gifted a Fanspeak Network membership. We appreciate you, Fancy Dog. Thank you. So that is awesome to see. Emo says, surprise faces. Whew. Stafford bags are alive and well. I'll pretend to be shocked at Stafford returning. So yeah, no, thank you again, Fancy Dog. We absolutely appreciate that. Yeah, Steve, he is working hard these days. Every lunch, you can do lunchtime with Steve, talking about Steve O Speak. And we appreciate that. Emo, I'll have to ask you, these gifted memberships, hopefully they are directly given, or do we have to give it? I need to learn all the YouTube stuff, but we will make sure it is gifted appropriately. But we appreciate you, Fantasy Dog, and everybody listening and joining here in the chat. Again, check us out tomorrow. Check the links in the description for Discord and for Substack free 7-day trial. Okay, don't do a thing. Perfect. I just want to make sure because I sincerely do appreciate Fantasy Dog. So this looks like Mr. Mufasa. So thank you. Yes, yes, you're thank you, Emo. I appreciate you. So yep, links in the description. We appreciate you guys. See you tomorrow. This has been a ton of fun and have a great night.
Fanspeak, where the plan runs deep. The team grind hard, don't eat, don't sleep. From best ball dreams to DFS streaks, they help you print money every single week. Fanspeak. No cap, no gimmicks, we breaking limits. NFL bets, yeah, we live this business. Megan Steve, that OG vision. Yeah. Draft room killers on a lifelong mission. More stress to the Sunday spread. Fanspeak's that voice that's inside your head. Best ball, DFS, NFL bets, they built it brick by brick, no regrets.